Okay, so we have already seen the first subtopic. So by now you should know how to do basic rules of integration, how to integrate exponent, how to integrate rational, how to integrate exponent with a dekat sini, which is a constant. Okay, so for this video we are going to see how to do integration of trigonometric function. Okay, integrate trigo. So this is the answer for the previous subtopic. Okay, boleh ambil dan cuba buat lah. So here we have integration of trigonometric function. So revise sikit, recap. If we want to differentiate sine x, we will get positive cos x. If we want to differentiate cos x, we get negative sine x. Okay, if we differentiate tangent x, we get secant square x, right? Okay, so for integration, just terbalik. Okay, kalau kita differentiate cos, you will get positive sine x. Don't forget the plus c because we are doing integral, so you have to put the constant of integration. If we integrate sine x, that will be negative cos x. If we integrate secant square x, you will get tangent x. Okay, so macam mana nak integrate tangent x pula? Okay, we will see later in the next video. Okay, the same thing as differentiation. Kalau kita ada cos 2x, okay, differentiate cos 2x, which is akan dapat negative sin 2x. Apa yang kita buat dengan yang dalam ni? Darab, okay, which is darab negative 2 sin 2x. But for integral, instead of darab, we are going to divide. Okay, so that means if you have cos ax plus b, you will get positive sin ax plus b divided by differentiate dalam dia. Okay, that's it. So now, let's see example 7. So we have integrate 2 cos 3x over 4. So straight away, a constant 2 boleh keluar. Okay, which means we want to integrate cos 3x over 4. So integrate cos will get you positive or negative sign? Correct. Positive sign. Okay, salin balik. Positive sign 3x over 4. Okay, since this is 3x over 4, you have to differentiate. Okay, since kita buat integral, you have to divide. Okay, so divide by integrate 3x over 4, we have 3 over 4. Don't forget your plus c. So now just simplify. We have 8 over 3 sine 3x over 4 plus c. Apa jadi kat sini? 3x over 4 plus c. Okay. So as I said earlier, if you know your differentiation, you can do your integration. Okay, so here integrate sine, we will get negative cos. Okay, salin je balik dulu. 9x minus 4 over 5 pi. Don't forget this one. Differentiate akan dapat 9. Okay, since kita buat integration, dia kena bahagilah. Divided by 9 plus c. Okay, as simple as that. So 2 secant square x, 2 is a constant, boleh keluarkan. Integrate secant square, we will get tangent. So tangent pi minus x over 2. Pi minus x over 2. Okay, jangan lupa bahagi dengan differentiate dalam. So differentiate pi minus x over 2. Differentiate pi, pi is a constant, dapat 0. Differentiate negative x over 2 will get you negative 1 over 2. So that will be negative 4 tangent pi minus x over 2 plus c. Okay. Alright, so the next part here. Okay, how are we going to solve sine to the power of something? Okay, sine to the power of something. We cannot use power rule sebab power rule dalam dia mesti kena linear. Okay, dalam dia mesti kena linear. So you know that sine square x is actually sama je dengan sine x square. Okay, ada power dekat sini. But we cannot use power rule to integrate this because this has to be linear. For us to use power rule. So how are we going to integrate this? Okay, tips here. If n is even, we are going to use this formula. Okay, we are going to use this formula. Where does this come from? This comes from double angle. Okay, ini datang daripada formula double angle. Okay, boleh tengok baliklah kamu punya nota trigonometric kamu chapter 7 last semester. Let's say if we have cos 2x, contoh kita ada cos 2x. Okay, double angle, the formula for double angle ada 3 kan. So let's say we use 1 minus 2 sine square x. Nampak pula. Here we have cos 2x equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x. Okay, so ini salah satu formula double angle. We want to integrate sine square x. Okay, then we make it as a subject. So sine square x is equals to 1 minus cos 2x over 2. That's why we get cos square A is equals to, sorry, sini. Sine square A is equals to 1 minus cos 2A over 2. Okay, the same thing as if you have cos 2x, the other formula for double angle for cos, which is we have 2 cos square x minus 1. So if you want to find cos square x here, we just make it as a subject, which is we will have 1 plus cos 2x over 2. Nampak ke apa saya tulis tu? But you will get this. Okay, so this is your angle. Okay, A ni ialah angle kamu. That means here you have to darab by 2. Okay, you have to multiply your angle by 2. Let's say if you have 4x here, this will be 2 times 4x, which means 8x. Okay, that is if your power is even. Okay, if your power n is odd, we are going to use substitution, one of the techniques of integration. So we are going to see this later in the next video. Okay, let's focus on this part here. So let's see example 8. We have integrate cos square 3x. Okay, just go through everything. Cos square 3x, which means this is the same as cos 3x power square. Okay, how are we going to integrate this? We cannot use power rule because this is not a linear. So padam, tak nak guna power rule. So straight away, if you have cos square, so just remember to use this double angle formula here. Okay, so memorize this. It is easier for you to do your integration if you can memorize this. So cos, that means 1 plus cos 2a over 2. So let's write it as 1. Okay, this will be your a. Okay, 3x will be your a. So we will have integrate 1 plus cos 2. So kita punya a apa? A kita ialah 3x. 3x over 2 dx. Okay, so this is our a. So this is our a. Okay, 1 plus cos 2a over 2. But remember, ini belum integrate lagi. Kita baru tukar soalan kita. Okay, so that we can integrate. Okay, belum integrate lagi. So now we are going to integrate. So simplifykan. We have integrate 1 over 2 plus cos, kat sini boleh darab, 6x over 2 dx. So now baru boleh integrate. We have 1 over 2x plus integrate cos akan dapat positive sign. Sin 6x, a constant 2. So jangan lupa differentiate 6x will get 6. Okay, so bahagi dengan 6 plus c. So here we will have 1 over 2x equals to 1 over 2x plus sine 6x over 12 plus 6c. Okay, so basically, okay, let's do question B. We have 2 cos square 2x. Okay, so you see this question, you have cos square 2x. So you know that you have to use your double angle. Okay, so let's take out the constant first. 2 kita keluarkan, which is we want to integrate cos square 2x. Okay, so you know that you have to use your double angle, which is this formula here. So we can change the question first. So change the question, which means we will get 1 plus cos 2 this is your A, so this will be your A to x. Okay, over 2 dx. Okay, so before we proceed, we can simplify. We can cancel out this 2, which means now we only want to integrate 1 plus cos for x. Okay, so integrate 1, we get x. Integrate cos for x. Integrate cos, you get positive sine 4x divided by 4 plus c. Okay, so that's it. So let's do question C. We have tangent square x over secant square x. Okay, integrate tangent square x over secant square x. Okay, if you can remember from semester 1, chapter 7, trigonometric, the first thing that you have to do is always simplify your trigonometric expression first. Okay, so we know that we have tangent square x over secant square x. Okay, this is in fraction form. So you know that your tangent is equals to sine over cos. Okay, so let's change that first. Sine square x over cos square x, which is our secant square x is 1 over cos square x. 1 over cos square x. Okay, so now we just want to simplify our question. Okay, so there is big integral here. Okay, so simplify. This one can cancel out, which means we end up with integrate sine square x. Okay, cannot use power rule because sine x is not a linear. So what are we going to do? We have to use this double angle formula. So you have to change sine square x to 1 plus cos, 1 minus cos 2a. A is the angle, which is your angle here is x. So just x here over 2 dx. Okay, if you want to take out the constant, which is 1 over 2, is fine. 1 minus cos 2x dx. So now just integrate 1 over 2. You get x minus integrate cos. We get positive sine. So we have sine 2x over 2 plus c. Okay, nak masukkan boleh, nak keluar pula. Nak masukkan boleh, nak expand boleh. Just leave it like this also can. Okay, so that's it for integration of trigonometric. So it is very simple actually. So just remember these 3 basic rules of integration. So integrate cos, you get positive sine. Integrate sine, you get negative cos. Integrate secant square, you get tangent x. If you have ax plus b, remember to divide by differentiate yang di dalam. Okay, and then if you have trigo with the power, even power, just remember to use double angle. Okay, so here is your exit ticket. First exit ticket for this semester. Make sure to submit on GC. I have the answer here, and here is also the answer for exercise 2. Make sure to try and do it. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.